some pretty wild weather going on. Like rumble of thunder, just not stopping. Dang Japanese beetles, man. Don't know how to get rid of them. One of them even munching on my okra. And the squirrels this morning dug into my pots here, so I don't know if my seeds got dug out or not. We've gotten about 3 inches of rain in an hour. This thunder, it's just weird. Good evening, y'all. I'm out here at the property now. After that bad storm that came up, I wanted to see what kind of damage had been done and just check on everything because we haven't been out today. I want to see how much rain we got over here. And this is the first thing I've seen when I drove up, is the flag flipped over. So that's one thing, but now I'm gonna go over here and check on the chickens real fast, make sure they're okay. I think I'm gonna let them free range for a bit. Now come on out. Clayton. Come on, everybody. What's up? Y'all come on. Whoa, Missy. Come on, everybody. Well. Well. Got some eggs. Got 4 eggs today. Some of these younger hens, I think a couple of them have laid because I've had some different looking eggs before. Good grief. Okay, everything's looking good on the front side here. Got our fruit coming out on the lemon cucumbers here. And this guy, I mean, I've been showing y'all almost every day. Oops. But look how big. So big. This Kajari melon is doing great. And I think that this one, Kajari melon, is the one that's coming around the back right here and up in the top. I may have to harvest some green beans tonight, so I got to get in here and look and get some of these green beans picked before they get too big. Because we did not harvest. We didn't really do anything this weekend other than just relax and celebrate. So now we got to get some more work done. But let's get in the garden, y'all. First, though, I got to flip this thing over. There. And I'm going to close this gate because these ladies always want to come in here after me. These 4 hens here. So I got to make sure I keep it closed. Okay, so the crazy thing is pretty much empty. I probably need to find a new spot for it. I think this leaf may be blocking it. But I know that we got some rain. I mean, you can tell from how saturated this is, considering that we've had really hot days. Yellow jacket. Anyway, so I'm hoping that I'm going to start seeing some gourds soon. I have not seen any yet. I've seen a couple people that I follow on Instagram posting some pictures of their gourds. They are in a different zone than I am, and they're in, you know, different time. Different part of the country. So it's highly possible that it's just, oh, I've got some weeds in there I need to get taken care of. It's highly possible that it's just my location. And I don't normally compare and look at other people's progress and go, man, you know, mine's not doing that great, because each garden has different factors. Like my garden at my house versus the garden right here are totally different. They're impacted by similar pests, but the impact is more great or more severe, whatever you want to say. And then we've also had just the rain and the type of soil. I mean, there's just so many factors there that could alter that. So I never really look at other people's garden and think there's something wrong with mine because mine's not producing. Goodness gracious. Those chickens, y'all, they are a mess. I think we have too many roosters. We're giving one away. None of our roosters are really like mean or anything. They're just too many of them. We have 20 chickens, 4 roosters. No, 5 roosters, because we have the 2 bantam roosters. So we have 15 hens. 4 or 5 of them are laying right now, and the others are reaching maturity. So hold on, I got to get them back over on the other side. I don't want them jumping up in there with the strawberries and messing up those plants. No, sir. Y'all got to go back the other way, please. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, I don't typically look at other people's gardens and think there's something wrong with mine because it's not producing on the same level. However, I do look at other people's gardens and wonder what I could do to improve mine. One is getting rid of these dang Japanese beetles. They are everywhere right now. And I think my beetle traps just got delivered today, but I just didn't look. I didn't open the packages that came in to check. So let me catch these guys and throw them over there to the chickens. These girls are smart. Look at them. They gobbled all of those bugs up. What I may do is just harvest all of these in the morning. I don't think I'm watering the garden in the morning because we're supposed to have isolated thunderstorms all day. So I may just come in here. Is that a bumblebee? Yeah. No, it might be Japanese beetles right here. I thought it was a bumblebee. Let me look. Yep. No, was a bumblebee. Well, fly on out, bumblebee. I'm not gonna feed you to the chickens. Some kind of spider up there too. There's all kind of stuff right in that little area. There's some beetles up there. I don't know if I can reach those. I might have to climb up. Anyway, I can't spend all night on this bean trellis, but I will come back to it. Let me see if I can get this bumblebee out safely. See, I've got lots of beans here, so I'll come through and harvest tomorrow morning so we can eat some for dinner. Maybe I'll get enough to make up a pot. Like a white colored cucumber beetle in here. And I'm going to check the back of my squash plants in a minute to see if there are any issues with squash bugs. I'm going to check for fruit too, but I'm really wanting to check on these tomato plants. Looks like everybody made it through the storm. For it to flip that flag over, I know it was pretty windy, whether it rained a lot or not. We did get some rain, I can definitely tell that. So these are looking okay. My poor beans are just dying. Let's see, oh, I got a squash bloom about to come out over here, my favorite. I'm hoping that these little seedlings down here are gonna get enough sunlight. There's another bloom about to come out. That one's either already bloomed or it's gonna bloom tomorrow. It may have already bloomed and I just missed it. Nasturtiums. Need to harvest some of this basil. Some of these peppers may be ready today too. I'm gonna go over here and check on these hens, make sure they're not getting in this front bed. I think they're just digging around over here. But they are notorious for trying to jump in my vegetables. Yeah, they're okay over there, yes. This looks like a little jungle right here. I need to trim these tomato plants in the morning. I don't really want to do them tonight. And I may have to water some in the morning because because some of these areas I can see are dry. Almost like, oh, this is going to be pretty when it blooms if I can keep the Japanese beetles off. Some pretty different colors there. I don't know, I've got to look at the forecast really well in the morning. These cucumbers are starting to do really good, so I'm excited about that. Since my other one, oh no, see, I told y'all I should have staked this little guy up and I kept forgetting. I'll just grow him that way. Dang it, Amanda. And this guy, apparently I put a stake on him and didn't tie him up. Oh no. I've got my tie up stuff over there. I'll go get it. Don't know if this one is gonna be okay. It looks like it might. Yeah, let me go, let me pause this. So I like using this Velcro tape just because it's reusable. I can move, I just moved that from down below and adjusted it up, and there you go. I just was able to reuse it. So it is a little bit pricier when it comes to like using tie-up tape or, you know, old t-shirts or whatever choice you make. But I just happen to prefer that so that I can reuse it, and I reuse it a lot. I actually used some from last year when I was taking out the tomato plants. I reused it. Holy mother. Look at these berries. Tomorrow or Tuesday, I think we're going to go berry picking for some wild berries. We've been eyeballing some berries, blackberry bushes on the side of the road. We've been eyeballing them for quite a while. Ooh, this guy is just all over the place, so let me fix him. I do not want those tomatoes to go bad. And this one's getting pulled down. Let me tie that one up. Let me go get my tie tape. I believe these zinnias are called California Giants. Isn't that just beautiful? I've got a couple chocolate sprinkles here that are turning. They're ripening here, so that's exciting. Chris tried one over at the house. We have one growing in a container, and he tasted it and he said it's very robust, but he was a little disappointed that it did not taste like chocolate sprinkles. Anyway, so I got to keep my eye on those. They'll be ready in the next day or two. So I'm back over here in the tomato section, the main tomato section, and it looks like every single one of my tomato plants, I've got some end blossom rot right here, has fruit sets, so that's exciting stuff. Yep, see that? It's end blossom rot. That one may have it. I'm gonna go ahead and get that one out. So end blossom rot is sometimes normal on certain plants. I didn't even see which variety that was. I think it was Longkeeper. On certain varieties, you know, the first couple of fruit set will develop end blossom rot. If you see this on your plant, you see fruit set that's turning like this, go ahead and clip it. There's no point in the plant putting energy into this fruit when it's not going to be edible. So go ahead and get rid of it. I don't know if it's like fungus or anything like that. I don't think it is. I know it can be caused by over watering or, you know, just inconsistent watering, which is normal, especially if you've got a lot of rain. But yeah, so this is end blossom rot. It's a normal thing. I see it on a lot of my plants, and then they keep producing healthy fruit. So just if you see it, clip it. Pumpkin time. That's the only pumpkin I've seen so far that's this far along. Pumpkin. But I'm seeing like a few that are going to possibly develop if they're pollinated. I guess I got to baby that one since it's my only one right now. Lots of watermelon. I did see that earlier. Lots and lots of watermelon. The very first watermelon I saw right over there has gotten big. Let me come over here and show you. And by big, I mean like, you know, it's just growing. But this one's coming along and it's really pretty. Look how cute. There's one hanging over there. Yeah, exciting stuff. See if I can keep these things going. One of my biggest failures growing watermelons is they just don't develop, and as it starts getting cold and they stop growing and the stem starts dying back, they just never completely mature. So that's kind of one of the problems I've always had. I've not in my entire life grown, especially a large watermelon, to harvest. They never mature. I will harvest some. I did sugar babies last year, and I had some really nice sized ones, and I harvested them and they just weren't ripe. But it was time to harvest. They were gonna, you know, they weren't gonna make it. So apparently the big roosters also mate with the bantam hens, the little baby hens that look little. So I thought that maybe only they're over there free ranging. I thought that maybe only the bantam roosters messed with them, but I just saw one of the big roosters. I'm telling y'all, I can't handle this. I don't want them hurting my babies. Okay, so I'm kind of scared to look at these just because of the squash bugs I saw. I just don't even want to have to deal with them. Yeah, I'm just kind of upset by it all. Do have some good zucchini over there. We roasted those yesterday afternoon for our 4th of July lunch, and they were so good. I will always grow these. always. This chamomile's popping out too. And look at all the flowers I have on my cantaloupe. Lots of flowers. About to have to get these chickens rounded back up because it's starting to get dark. It's starting to get late, even though there's a lot of daylight. Looks can be deceiving because it's getting really late. And look at how, as this tomato has gotten bigger on this Cherokee purple, you can see that it's at least 3 tomatoes fused together. I mean, that's one reason why I really like growing the hybrids, is because you typically don't have that cat facing. Oh, look at these black princes. But I like just growing a variety. I don't even like tomatoes. I mean, I like to cook tomatoes. I don't like them raw. Chris loves them. I grow these for Chris and whoever else likes tomatoes. Pretty. Looks like I got some flea beetles over here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to spray these with neem, but everything's wet right now, so I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow night if we don't get a lot of rain. And I think I have a solution here on these. We bought some cattle panel to go here, and as you can see, nothing has been done here. We kind of took some time off this weekend. We have got to get these beds constructed, at least one of them, so I could get some of those plants that are sitting outside into the dirt. High tunnel or no high tunnel, they got to get in the dirt. I have some compost coming this week to fill the beds, so I may drag the table saw out here myself this week and get these beds constructed, because they've got to get put in. And I mean, this isn't our full-time job, so Chris still has to train dogs and veterans during the day, and I still have to do my job at Semper Canine during the day. And all of this gardening stuff that you're seeing is actually being done in my free time. So right now, my me time is my gardening time. And for Chris, you know, he works hard all day, especially during the week. So on the weekends, he really needs that downtime. But we did take some time off, especially since it was Bo's birthday today. And he was really excited about his guitar, and his surprise when we took him down to get his guitar and let him pick one out. He had no clue what he was going to get to do. He got him a great guitar and all the accessories that he needed with it. So, anyway, well, I'm going to round these chickens up. I have gotten most all the pests that I could see, the visible pests. I've walked through the garden twice now and picked Japanese beetles. So I'm going to head home because I've got to come out in the morning and make a decision on if I'm watering in the morning or not, because it is going to be another hot day. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great evening and that y'all had a great weekend, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.